Okay, so there's been a lot of talk about corruption, mainly from Donald Trump about Hunter Biden. So let's compare the pair.
For all you Trump haters and soy boys out there.
Trump claims that an email sent from the company Hunter works for to Biden that says, thanks to the introduction, is proof of corruption. It's true that this kind of thing happens a lot in politics. It is shady, possibly unethical, but by no means is this any evidence of anything.
So why does the FBI have it then? Well, it hasn't been confirmed if the FBI has a laptop, but there were some sex videos on it. That's probably why it was so alarming.
The laptop that had this damning evidence that was magically dropped off to Rudy Giuliani is not even touched by another news outlet because it's dodgy as fuck. Hunter's also on some boards, but like so are Bush's various relatives. That's just how the world works. But let's assume what Donald Trump said is true. He's not lying about this, and that Biden's taken $3.5 million from Ukraine in some corrupt way. Well, let's look at what Trump and his family's done. So usually presidents wall off their investments and put them away into a blind trust that cannot be seen. Well, Trump's trust is run by his kids, and it's one that he himself has admitted and that he can withdraw from right now. In his first few days in office, he approved the Dakota Pipeline, the one that Native Americans, veterans, and the world protested over, which he had a 1 to 2 million stake in, whose value it grew by heaps at the very least. Let's say that's just $1 million of profit, and we're 4 days into his presidency.
Well, we need big oil to survive. It creates jobs, goddammit. Green tech actually is cheaper now and creates more jobs than oil does.
He's charged you $2.4 million for an office for his protection in the first 18 months, despite never having once been there. Apparently he's getting up to $3 million a year and claiming COVID relief too, despite all of this to this day. Some real actual corruption though. Anonymous buyers of his properties, many of these properties failing and not worth the investment, have now totaled how much? Okay, holy shit, that doesn't look too good for him. His golf trips have cost the US $141 million. Okay, that doesn't look good.
Golf is a rich man's sport. I bet you his handicap's like 100.
His trips to his own resorts, another 83 million? Oh, that was just the flights, not including Trump and his staff staying there. That sucks. But surely Obama's done worse. Nah, not the case. But I mean, Trump hires the best people. His health advisor was an anti-vaxxer. Only anti-vaxxer who loves Big Pharma, apparently, because he passed laws that helped them after buying 90k in pharma stocks. That war, that glorious, epic war that you made a GoFundMe for, oh, Trump's campaign manager took $1.4 million out of that for himself. Okay, that does seem a little unethical.
We will build that wall, man. Literally 5 miles have been built. That's 0.26% of the border. Only 1,538 years to go.
Oh, right. Remember this guy, Flynn? He was paid $33,000 by one of the major companies investigated for election fraud in 2016. His Commerce Secretary, who's still Commerce Secretary, by the way, has financial ties to Putin himself. Russian billionaires with ties to Putin invested $100 million into Trump apartments as well. But he has no connections to Russia. He said so himself. And he's been the toughest on Russia ever. So I guess all of this is okay. All right, let's go to his family then. I mean, they've been doing a solid job in government. I'm sure they've earned their spots, right? Oh, right. So the Kushner family was allowed to sell multiple US visas for $500,000 each?
That's right. Invest in America first. The investment was into a luxury apartment complex owned by Kushner, not America.
Well, I'm sure that's normal. I mean, the White House is promoting Ivanka Trump's products and beans. Okay. Trump's going to Saudi Arabia, his first foreign tour, the country that, flew a couple of planes into the Twin Towers. That's weird. And his son-in-law's brokering a $110 billion arms deal, and he walked away with $400 million in loans. Trump's business advisor made $500 million. This is sort of getting skewed towards Trump being more corrupt, isn't it?
I don't know, man. Looks pretty even to me.
Oh shit. Kushner took a $1.5 billion
Deal.
when his family was about to go bankrupt. That surely didn't influence policy. Damn. I mean, it's almost like a billionaire who I, as an Australian citizen, have paid more tax than, who defrauds Americans, who boasts about sexually assaulting women, is more corrupt than someone who served America for decades. Who would have thought?
Trump didn't drain the swamp. He created his own one.
No, but seriously, the scary thing about this is that this isn't even all of the corruption. I'm sure you guys will point out many more in the comments below. I mean, if you think some of these aren't, comment that too. I might be wrong. But yeah, Trump's university, that deserves its own video. I mean, definitely check out this dude. He exposes frauds full time as he talks about how messed up Trump University was to a Trump University graduate. That video is just phenomenal. But yeah, I've compiled a list of all the sources for this at nikhilautar.com/Trump vs. Biden. But yeah, this dude needs to go. Yeah, guys, subscribe. This took a while to put together, all of that stuff. But I mean, in the next day, I'm going to be releasing a video of all Trump's sexual assaults and just general creepiness towards women over the years. And also one outlining all of Trump's coronavirus fails, every single one from the perspective of a medical researcher and future doctor. But yeah, check out my other stuff too. I'm an ex-cancer patient, medical student, cancer researcher, poker pro, and yeah, but the main thing, guys, go to vote.org. It literally takes 2 minutes to register and vote this guy out of office. I'll see you guys next time.